I'm out in the garage to film today's post-game video, mainly because I don't want you guys to see my wife burst into the room and kick my ass for waking her up in the middle of the night. Oh, by the way, I'm leaning on a trash can out here, because this is where the Eagles season went tonight. It's already in the trash can. No, it was in the wastebasket. It just got dumped into the trash can tonight. You know, I try and make things interesting here. I made that video, the pre-matchup video, pre-game, whatever the fuck you want to call it, saying how I guaranteed that the Eagles were going to win because they were the better team. I honestly thought they were the better team. And I get a little bit more confident when my team wins a couple games. Granted, I don't think they did anything spectacular in those two wins. It was a convincing win over the Saints, and then, well, they won against the Giants by 20 points. Whether you want to call that convincing or not is up to you, because it was an ugly game from both teams, in all honesty. But you ain't going to see a video like that anymore this season, because my team, frankly, just is not good enough to beat better than average teams. Now, you might say, oh, the Jets are better than average. Well, frankly, the Jets did more to beat themselves than the Eagles beat them back in week 3. But it's just a sobering moment. It's just a sobering moment. It's not like I saw like oh, we got a new problem, we got a new issue, and something different's happening that's causing losses on this team. Like, we knew going into this game that Jordan Matthews couldn't catch a fucking beach ball if he had a swimming pool for a hand. God, that was a fucking weird way to say it. But anyway, who has a swimming pool for a fucking hand? Anyway, props to the Carolina Panthers. A Camel Toes will not be making a video crying tomorrow. He should be making a video laughing at people like me and the Eagles fans in general that thought Carolina was going to win this game, and just laughing at the Eagles themselves, because Cam Newton dished up 3 interceptions, and with that, we put up 16 fucking points. And frankly, may sound like a little, I don't know what you want to call it, just sourness, but that touchdown run was nice. 60-plus yard run. Matthews taking it to the house. That Ryan Matthews touchdown was a fluke, because frankly that was the one good run of the entire game. If that defense was that soft that they should be giving up a 60-plus yard touchdown like that, they'd be giving up, 20-plus yard runs here and there, and they had the run pretty much on lockdown. I mean, Murray didn't have a terrible game, and Ryan Matthews' numbers were obviously spiked from that large touchdown run, but frankly, the one touchdown the Eagles had was a fluke. Caught the defense asleep one time and got a touchdown out of it. That's not necessarily skill, that's luck and a fluke. 3 field goals, field goal kicked in the red zone, and everyone dropping passes from Darren Sproles to Ryan Matthews to Jordan Matthews, who can't catch a fucking ball to save his fucking life with his goddamn swimming pool hands. I try and make things interesting here for you guys. I made that bold prediction video saying the Eagles will win and all that. And, get a little bit confident because the Eagles are coming off of 2 wins. I thought my team was the better team going into this game. I wasn't just bullshitting about that. And frankly, I don't want to hear anyone talk about the what-ifs. What if Zach Ertz caught that one pass on 3rd down? What if Sturgis hit that one extra field goal? What if this happened? What if that happened? Well, they didn't happen. This team drops passes like nobody's fucking business. It has some of the worst passing averages in the league. In fact, they should be the worst in the league. I think they were 30th and now probably. It's just not good. Sam Bradford. You ain't going anywhere with him. But frankly, he found enough receivers to get this game won. And he can't catch the ball for the receivers. Hit enough people in the hands. And frankly, when a receiver has to reach out a little bit farther, you should be pulling those balls in. No, not every pass Bradford threw tonight was on mark or below sky-high elevation. But I have a hard time putting this game on Bradford. I really do. Really, really do. But you know what? Who cares whose fault it was? There's so many collective problems with this team, and they're not going to beat anyone better than average. They're just not. So who gives a fuck? Don't come at me with they're only one game behind the Giants in the lead for the NFC East. Who cares? I don't care if the Giants shit the bed at this point. This was a game that could have established that they can beat a better than average team. But they can't. They put up 16 points in a game where they got 3 interceptions. 16 points in a game where you got 3 interceptions, 4 turnovers total. 3 field goals and a fluke touchdown from a running back who broke free one time the entire game. In fact, even at the end of the game, I don't know what the fuck Carolina was thinking. They have a huge 3rd and 2 midfield, 3 and change left. They bring in some green as grass rookie running back to have his first touch of the game and get stopped and bring on 4th down, kicking the ball back to the Eagles. I was like, is Carolina seriously trying to hand us the game? Because we're not going to want that. Gets a nice tasty pizza put on the table, and it's like, we don't want that. Who the fuck doesn't want tasty pizza? The fucking Philadelphia Eagles, that's who. Fresh out of the fucking oven, delicious stuffed crust. I don't want that. Get that off the fucking table. Get that out of here. Where's the broccoli at? What? Not going to be mad. I'm not going to yell my head off. And frankly, because it's not worth raising my blood pressure, you know, throwing shit around my bedroom or anything like that. Sobering loss. Because now it's like, you done being cocky, motherfucker? Yeah, I'm done. Had my fun last week. Made a video that people found interesting leading up to this pre-game matchup, whatever you want to call it. Guaranteeing victory and all that shit. I had fun with that and people enjoyed it. Sorry, Atlanta. 16 points. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Thank you, Philadelphia, for doing this right before the bye week, for making a miserable 2 weeks until you play again. Thank you for ruining a perfectly good Dallas Cowboys loss, you fucking assholes. Well, not much more to add to it, so Carolina Panthers fans, file in the comments. Trust me, nothing you can say and point and laugh about me being wrong for saying my team is going to win is going to hurt more than what I saw on the field tonight. And on a serious note, it was kind of sad to realize that this was probably the last game that I got to see Jason Peters play. And like on a serious note, that was one of my all-time favorite Eagles and always will be. And it just makes the night even more miserable. Future Hall of Fame right guard, best right guard I've ever seen play on this team. Just to add to just the misery of the night. Anyway. Congrats, Panthers. You're the better team. There's no disputing that. And to anyone that wants to hate on the Panthers, relax. If they're not the real deal, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, oh, don't worry, someone's going to knock them off their high horse. If someone takes care of them, they take care of them. If they're not the real deal, they'll get thinned out of the herd. Let their season play off and worry about yours. Because right now, my season doesn't involve the Panthers at all. Because my team just lost to the one time they're going to play them. And frankly, if they play them in the playoffs, you'll see the same result. Probably worse. For the Eagles, that is. Worse for the Eagles. Just tired, guys. Just tired of a lot of things. Mentally, physically, everything. Have a good day. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. Go Giants. Win the NFC East. I don't care.